friendship. And I yonko fano. And yamene emefa yonko fa. Keep that in your head. So if you say somebody is a friend, there is a limitation of an information you give to the person. And ya bibia na danfo nim. Who are danfo? No nim bibia fa ho a. Onya danfo biom. Or your enemy in disguise. Hear me. If you have a friend who you call a friend and knows everything about you, that person is no more a friend but is an enemy in disguise. Why? Because he has so much information about you that if they want to finish you, they'll get to the person.
But you say your friend has to know everything about you.
No.
How come a friend becomes an enemy?
No, if you make a friend knows everything about you, you are not worth living. Commit suicide. Because you live under tenterhooks. You work a feared person. There's only say me namno abaye pen and nim say me koya abortion no de me koya abortion with new town. My 3 times so no de me koya. So she has an information about you. So every time you subject to them, you cater to them, you want to keep them so they don't say what you don't want to be said. A secret is not when you tell another person. Yeah. And if you leave, you don't have a secret, you are a fool. So how do you call me your friend and you have a secret that I don't know?
And so it's a things of the soul, who do you share with?
You share with yourself.
How?
Look for God. He doesn't have a friend. So if you say this is your friend, if I'm going out with you and you tell your friend, I will break up with you because you disgrace me.
When you're sure, say, one person always a means meeting, you don't want everybody to know say you are going out with me.
What is the ways and means?
That's what person will cheat on me.
Cheat on you? We are not married. If we are married, everybody knows. Hello. Our near spread it and practice. Jimmy phone spread it and practice.
Oh really?
Oh yes. Obi no trim prano wale no to me kan be Jimmy for adwum yare.
So ya to.
Eto abotire ne de wona akasa. Yeso bu adwum yare abonti ase. So obi a said that you are Jimmy for no. And also ade Jesus Christ buy no. Ade ba ko a wansan ya Jimmy. Ade bi osan. I say Jimmy a personal effect. I say we deal with.
If you say a relationship more.
So in the first place, I want to establish who a friend is.
Okay.
There is a limitation to a friend. So once you can't disclose everything to a friend, whether in your relationship or in marriage, then how do they come to interfere? Their interference means that they are coming interference not as your church say, or be a all baby a young friend and so all praying in one. Any interference, not just say young friend, you show say your life. It will be into me for camera name. All of a sudden now break you John if you over. You are seeing baby you cross the camera interference. Say when you be here pass agro. I want do baby amoko. Now phone now ringing. I dedicate my la. Who got your phone, sir? Mommy is calling. Interference to sexual intercourse. When you interference.
Yeah.
Interference I can say adie bi ekoyi na obi abehye ntema ye mfre no ho. Eti ebisa se wo ampra twini awade mu a ayembia wotumi ma wo nyonku be mu ana. Ene ne nkomo na ebesi edi no. De edi kan yate ase enyonku ba bi eso gina. Ene yate interference na se trust me ma trust them emfaton kese of interference. Uko the book of John chapter 2. The first interference is here with Jesus Christ. One kwa wadia enshia na si o. The marriage at Galilee no Jesus Christ one attending the vows. Okobi edidi. Christ went to the reception of the marriage. Now he was not invited. The mother was invited according to scripture. And Jesus Christ went there as an interference person with his disciples. And hence, he caused a shortage of wine. So shortage in a bar, the leader of the banquet knows the number of people who are coming. But Mary, Edu Hona Christo Bisa and say, Ma, or say, why in Frosia, say, me, there is no for any baby. Omudu Hona and Sunny in our summer and Yabianum. And I'm going to say, Christo, and sanasa no see me dey family ho say hey abrantie tie me wona suafo da mo na bebebu mo mama sanasa wa. So when people walk into your relationship, especially marriage, unwelcome, but they have presence, they bring you shortage. Because they're not invited. When you invite them, you prepare a room for them. I fear if I marry you, your friend can never be my friend.
Now what if
unfortunately for me, who determines the relation between you and your friend? Is it me, your husband, or yourself? It is you. If your husband or your wife determines the relationship between you, and I me jidi say, na ne efia wo ho ansa na me ba ye, nanso ewiase mo de o ware a esa odwen se warefo, se na ne tie no, obi ba dwen adwen bone, me a me tie awade no me tie ase o, na obi o abonten de bi efia te o ka anim, de bi ane efia ne kodidi, ewiase mo nso de, eye de mpa so be ka se nya obi bi ne no, won so ha na ntimi ne me kanka, me ntimi ka se ne nkase bio, nanso be yanka mo hwe ma kwan ye bi kakra, wo ye jimi. No, we will buy what Jimmy. Say, what catch him? Say, I am the one to determine how far I go with my friend. And as for interference, if I allow a fear into our marriage, that is where I want to destroy my marriage. Because you are a friend. And a friend knows a limitation. A friend should not be able to discuss the sexual acts in his life with a wife with you.
Pastor, I can perceive share relationship aspects, because I'm saying friends interference in relationship, they break a lot of relationship, and they into marriage.
Na me kase.
Share relationship.
And you ever find me a marriage, any relationship. But me we introduction they bon crofat mu. Na we be some boy dey di kan. You see relationship Dear way be the chair, oh, chess and yawade, me boy. And you obia empra twi kasa ne ye ompra. Dear one friend empra no. Twi kasa na ignite word ne ye ompra. Ompra. Ye cha pra onka ho. So it's a woman who is not recognized but perching. And by virtue of your perching, because you are not recognized, nobody should know. That is why we have different women in the life of men. We have a friend, a platonic friend in the life of a man. We have a sex mate, obi or no wada, only girlfriend, a sex mate. And we I know any ashawo braye pe, fate woka. Any obi or side chick, obi or obi kunu echo out. We a side chick, nyame adom ene grace. Nyankopon na di adom ne cha, o nti na tumi di obi kunu etwembra. Ye obi a grace is a gift. When nya huntumi nye. And that form. And you a side chick. Now if you side chick you never be a friend baby mama, obi oni obi woba. Honestly your ba or bema brabum. If you are you could be a friend and wife. When so your ba e wo bema brabum. Now some crofo ma frɛ wo nyina enkrofo yi nyina 5 year mo boss wi. De yetumi kan asɛm wo bedwam. E mo bi tibi e your wife. So if we cannot talk about you that you are hiding, why should a friend know about us?
But friends go connected with my baby.
So when somebody between Naomi, Boaz, okay, Boaz, Ruth, and Naomi, not Naomi, Boaz, Ruth, or Cassia, me no be call Boaz, Boaz, why no? Send one here between her. Send Naomi the here between them, and to be between her, what did I chain? Yen fan can't some. What you get, Nancy? Yen fan between her, you all know can't some. It's him now, and I fear, on a counselor. Meal. Near Koto Wachi. And I who and yes see. And I yes see and I'm saying me or see there be a fear. Now won't if you now say who shall would am was ananga. Won't if you now no call. No be a see I shall one every. What too flat one every. Let me be so who. Or baby I said wouldn't out down for 4 number. Maybe kind of question. Shall who answer a foul young for. If you are working with a friend that is fair, that is beautiful, that has more buttocks and more breasts, and you are working together, anytime there is C, she never turns the head. It is you who has an ugly face and a flat buttock that you turn your head. Because when you say, "No, your friend," and you are not the one who recommended her. The body connected her. That's what's going on. I mean, if you are madam for people who the picture, one put no car say, madam for me penasem, because madam for who picture, it is different from you. But I can say some so. It is on no gym. And I want to Jimmy. Ukoba, and me call George ho. Na ohye me boso betua me dan ka no na e me ya paa me kwa afi do ka me stories all can me kwa ya mahi and then nkasa o na me de mamba sem be teaching sensement e say
a problem shared is half solved.
Well, if you think a problem shared is half solved, then share the problem with yourself, because a problem shared is not half solved, it's half destroyed. That's the first thing. Who are you sharing with is important. If you see a problem shared with a counselor who is a professional, agreed. With a licensed, sensible, God-called pastor, I agreed. With a doctor who is under the oath of practitioner, I agreed. But not with a human resource man in the company who is megluma in our country. Not with a friend who believes that I have the power over you. You know how the game is like. And I'm the minimum no. Minimum no. Oh yeah, oh kasa abomidin. Ubomidin so be din. What does it? So when you are in a relationship and it's not marriage, it is supposed to be a secret relationship. There shouldn't be. People can assume, they can predict, they can say, but they don't have right into it. That is why when somebody connects you to somebody, take them out of the connection. That's the advice. Say efia menbeshia efia na efa emefa so na mbeshia wa ye bo mu pen yinifim. Ana
Now say it's not that easy.
And to me yinifim a me fa me ne nka ho.
Say how do you do that?
My friend is not your friend.
How do you do that?
Mimiti we mimpo we meyire. Uma me nkrasa mpa kwa meyire a makada. Menka. Esa se meyire ye wadan fo nka wo ne nama. We so chia na friend chia no. Hello, can you say hi to your wife for me? Say, I won't say it. Because if my wife is your friend, you should be able to have a contact with her. But she's not your friend. So why are you sending me greetings? And no be from guys, I mean, can't you kokulu mo so chiano? And I'm saying, men can't just say, oh, why? Also, what me dim so, me what dim bang? Dim bang only was I don't okay, only me, and I'm saying, me, only one cassava phone. Now, friend, Nakatan say, watch here, and me have a farm so the menka. Because I am not an intermediator between you and your friends. Me, when I befriend you when you are my friend, your husband can never be my friend. We will do high, but who can you madam for? It is a metiona who comes to show. No for phone friend say, hello, sorry, osofo mechiao. Na me bisa say if you are na my friend in phone is I will never respect you again for the rest of my life. Because you are a stupid husband. Your wife is my friend. Even if your wife told you she's coming to me and you are calling her phone is not going, if you are matured and have common sense, you don't call my phone to check your wife is with me.
Hey, I'm not for chapson our born.
Now what's your here?
Because people